All right, we'll move on to the next item, and that is the 2013 Board of Education election results.
So the election was on April 2nd, and we will have a new board member at our next regular board meeting, or I guess at the organization meeting. Jan Sherwood, who's in the audience, was the top vote getter with a total of 1,357 votes. And Mr. Grosstein, Gary Grosstein, came in second with 1,325. And then Ms. Bukta came in with third place with 916 votes. So we still had plenty of votes. We certainly are sad to see you leave. You've done a wonderful job in your time on the board. I know, this is just my third year as superintendent, but Pam's been very active in the handbook and working with the flexible learning year. Just a lot of involvement. Policy committees that go late, so all your time and dedication has been really appreciated, Pam. Very nice. Thank you.
And I'd like to say a couple things on that. First, welcome to Mrs. Sherwood. I've talked to you a couple of times. I know you're excited, and we're excited to have your participation on the board, so thank you for running, and we look forward to you joining the process and the team. And thanks for coming to the meetings. Do you have a sense of the exciting tempo of these meetings and all the intrigue and drama that goes along with it? So you're lucky. And then I got some comments for Ms. Bukta, and if I can be informal, Pam, these are always bittersweet moments. But I was thinking, I've learned a lot from everyone that's been here. You've been on a lot longer than I have, and I was thinking, if I could think of a few characteristics of you: you're kind, you're honest, you're thoughtful. And if I could have three qualities in a public servant, those are three that I want at the top. And I know that's why you've been on the city council and why you're on the board, because those are three qualities you have. And I think that's why people like having you around. And even more personally than that, I was thinking about you and what I've learned from you. And the one thing I've noticed about Pam, and I think you'd all agree, when Pam comes to a meeting, you don't catch her looking at the clock, and you don't catch her trying to rush through an agenda. The thing I've always admired about Pam, she's always excited to be at a meeting, to be working on problems and solving problems. And I was thinking, what's at the heart of that? And at least this is my interpretation. I think Pam is always treated being on the school board or the city council as a privilege and an honor. And I really take a lot away from that. I look to you as a model in that respect. You've never taken it for granted. I think we can all use Pam as a model in that respect. It's a privilege to represent the public. It's a privilege to make important decisions. It's a privilege to have unusual access to important people like Mrs. Zardy and Mr. Gorder. And Pam, you really, I thought, always treated every single meeting I've ever seen you at as a solemn responsibility, and I'm going to follow that model. And I really want to. I'm serious. I'm very serious about that. And I've said too much. Anyone else can chime in, but I did. Mrs. Zardy did get us a certificate from the Association of School Boards, recognizing you for your service to the children in Wisconsin and specifically to the Toma Area School District. So we should have someone more noteworthy than me presenting that to you, Pam, but you deserve it, and I want to thank you personally for your service because you have done an excellent job. And we've talked to Mrs. Zardy about keeping you on a committee because of your knowledge, for instance, with the flexible learning year. So thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Mr. President, could I add just one more thing
Absolutely.
about Pam? Pam is always very student-centered. Whenever we're at committee or here at the board meetings, she always is concerned about how is this going to affect the students, what's in it for the students, and so she really, I think, has been very strong in making sure that the students are what she's here for, and she's made that known in her tenure here, so thank you, Pam.
And I want to thank her too. I think both of you have said everything that I could think of. My notes are all done. I've said them all.
I'm sorry. I talked too much.
No, you did not. And I've probably been on here a little longer with Pam, but it's been a real joy getting to know you. And I didn't know you before this. And it's been wonderful.
Same.
We really do thank you for your service. It's been exemplary.
And I have to thank the people who elected me to serve and to be here. It has been, the decisions haven't always been easy, but it's been a wonderful experience. And this community, the area school district, we have a wonderful board here, and they work well together, and everybody agrees to disagree, but go for the kids. And I think that the new board member will fit right in with it, and new blood can't be bad. So just thank you for the opportunity. It's been great. And I hope I can serve in citizen roles. So.
Absolutely. Thank you, Pam.
Thank you.
You bet.